All right, we have time for one more question. What's the question, Moni?
All right, let's see here.
And FYI, for those of you that's going, what the hell have I just tuned into? This is what Twitch chat is like. I cannot help it. The Twitch degenerates are here in force, and they're turning the stream into filth. I try to keep this Christian, but they won't let me. So blame them. Anyways, Moni, what's the question?
So this is one that we've already. Oh no, here's a good one. What are your thoughts about the Sindragosa NPC in Dragonflight? It's portrayed as a simulacrum, so it's a magical construct, so it's not actually her.
Yeah.
But what's your take on that?
I would say confused more than anything, because, well, I guess I could understand that she maybe left it there. I haven't seen any, like, I know that it's there. Let's put it that way. But I've not seen anything that surrounds it. So I don't know what questions there is with that, or that involves that. I don't know what she's going to say about that, or if she's even going to say anything about it. I would say mostly confusion as to why it's there.
From what I understand, before Sindragosa's death, she was charged by Malagos to basically be the auditor of his collection. He would bring magical artifacts and weapons to her.
Yeah.
She would catalog and store them.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if this simulacrum is supposed to serve her purpose upon her death. Like if she made it as sort of a fail-safe to either train the next dragon to follow in her footsteps, or to ensure that even after she dies, that there would be somebody who would remember the information pertaining to the items and where she cataloged and stored them all.
Yeah, to my mind, it is just a memory console, but the fact that Blizzard made it a thing, because memory console could have been anything, right? It could have been an unknown character. The fact that they chose specifically Sindragosa suggests that there might be more to this thing that we haven't unlocked yet, which is more what I'm looking at, is what we don't know yet. Because I think the memory portion of it, or at least the archiving portion of it, that is, I won't say it's obvious, but I would say it's fairly obvious. It's more why Sindragosa, because this is the way, this is how my mind works. Whenever Blizzard introduces something, there's always this part of me that goes, why? Why this thing? Why now? Why this character? Why now? And it goes sort of beyond the I would say the scope of the obvious. And I can't come up with a reason for why. I could think of a reason why I would love it, which is kind of this whole, what if Sindragosa foresaw her death? Foresaw, or perhaps felt her death, or perhaps one of the Bronze Dragonflight informed her that she was going to die and that she was going to serve Zuval in the end. And perhaps that's why she decided to create this console. Perhaps with some hidden memory inside of it, something that we are currently hunting for. So if I were to choose the perfect storyline for Sindragosa, it would be we are currently hunting for a disk. The disk is said to house information on how to restore the Dragonflights to their former glory. we're gonna run all over the Dragon Isles looking for this disc. We're going to time travel looking for this disc, and we're ultimately always going to be one step behind the Infinite Dragonflight in obtaining this disc. And then finally, we're going to find out that this disc have been with us all along, and that it is Sindragosa's console that holds the secret for where this disc actually is. And oh, by the way, I guess it's Labor Day today in America. Happy Labor Day, people. I don't know what the fuck is Labor Day. Like, what do you guys celebrate on Labor Day?
It's mostly a day off from work, but let me hang on a second. Labor Day is a federal holiday in the United States, celebrated on the first Monday in September to honor and recognize the American labor movement and the works and contributions of laborers to the development and achievements of the United States.
All right. Well, happy Labor Day, laborers. I hope you guys enjoy your day off from your labors, and that tomorrow's labors will be kind to you, considering that you didn't labor at all today. Congratulations, I guess. We have a Labor Day in South Africa too. It's basically just as useless, but it's a nice day to have off. So, you know, it is what it is. No, I call it useless because, you know, as far as historical stuff go, it's not like an impactful holiday. You know, I like historical holidays that sort of date back in fucking time, and it's got this massive story around it, you know, either of atrocities committed or some massive historical event. Like South Africa, we have a couple of, like, we have Youth Day, which, you know, not much happened on Youth Day. Although I should say, the old Youth Day, not much happened. The new Youth Day, at least the one in New South Africa, that is actually tied to a pretty historical event of the youth uprising against the apartheid government. So that's a cool holiday. We have another one here that's completely useless. It's this day that signifies basically fuck all, but I can't remember what it is. I genuinely can't remember what it is. That's how horrible, like, that's how useless the day is. It has a name, but I can't fucking remember what the name is of the day. But it signifies nothing. It's just sort of a day that they made up. They sort of, because my government has, like, it's in our constitution that I think they have to have, like, there's a certain amount of days that you aren't allowed to work in South Africa. And in order to get to those days, like that number of days, they had to invent a bunch of holidays. I hate those holidays because there's nothing you're celebrating. You're just sort of celebrating not fucking working. But anyways, happy Labor Day to all of my American brothers and sisters. I really appreciate all of you. I can't remember what the original question is, or was, but I think I answered it probably already. What was the original question?
Did. It was, we were breaking down,
Oh, Sindragosa.
Yeah, Sindragosa.
Yeah, I already answered that.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you so much for the question. I really appreciate that.